welcome to Chanakya's Face Off. Our guest today is a very, very special person. We have with us Dr. Gayatri Suresh, a Senate member of Bharatiyar University, educationist, faculty member, and registrar of Pandey School of Journalism. It's a privilege to have you here with us, ma'am. Welcome, welcome to Chanakya.
Thank you for inviting me.
Thanks, ma'am. Thank you so much. We want to pick your brain and understand about the recent education developments or non-developments, I should say both, in the field of education, in not limiting to Tamil Nadu, but also in overall India. So
Definitely.
I'll start with this, ma'am. I saw one of your recent videos where you have talked in detail about the scholarships given to SEST students who got converted, which means like converted
Yes.
to a religion. Can you explain a little in detail about your stand in it and how do you see that?
Yeah. Actually, all over India as well as in Tamil Nadu, we are having different schemes for school children and as well as the higher education students in a different way. One is for the caste-wise reservation, and another one is the benefits for the minorities. So when you are claiming through the caste, you will not come under the minority-wise
Mhm.
reservation. But the uniquely in Tamil Nadu, recently after the present ruling party, they have acted some points in their resolutions, and they have included even the converted persons from different caste. Especially, we know very well in Tamil Nadu which community is converting much in the other religious, whether it may be Christianity or Muslims. So when you are coming under minority, it is a common rule that we will lose the benefits from the community side, because both the persons have to get benefits, and the percentage wise also it will vary. But in Tamil Nadu, recently they have added a sentence that even a converted SC, ST, that is a scheduled caste and scheduled tribe, people also can apply for the benefits which is comes under minorities. So it will affect actually both the sides. That is my point, because no way I'm coming under both the categories, but I'm standing with the persons those who are getting affected towards that. Because for example, the minority is 3%, for example. So if the converted persons also coming under that category, so the actual minority people will get affected by that. So in the same way, if you are in one way you are getting benefit under caste based benefit system, and another way you are claiming under minority, means here the person one who is in the same religion for longer period, they also get affected by this converted person. So that is what
Okay.
my understanding by the GO given by the government. That was
Okay.
I have raised the question. It is the responsibility of the Tamil Nadu government to explain these details to the common public, how win-win situations can be for both the community-wise as well as for the minority people.
Okay, so it is not about the oppressed people getting privilege, but it's about having it equally for everyone. So yeah,
Yes.
that makes sense. But because the reason is constantly we are seeing a decrease in the rights of minorities. The reason I'm calling this out is in the recent budget, the allocation of funds for the minorities ministry has been cut down to just 10 crores from 160 crores, which means the amount of funds that was getting allocated to madrasas, that is being cut to a great extent. As an educationist, what is your take on it?
Actually, they have specifically mentioned, you are mentioning minorities. So, in the education policy, they have very clearly given that the persons, those with the school which is not coming under the regular schooling system. Okay, so I hope you may understand. It may be a linguistic minority, it may be the religious minority. So, especially, they have given this statement in education policy. Those who are not coming under the regular scheming, the government, the central government is ready to support them apart from their religious studies. For example, biblical school is there, for example. So here the madrasas are there. So for the madrasa is taking care of the ulamas, those who are teaching there. But for the regular education, they are ready to provide all the labs, books, even teachers' salary. The madrasas can recruit the teachers. The government will pay the money for them, and they are ready to construct the infrastructure development even in the madrasas as linguistic minorities people and other things.
No, that
That's
is a
why
fund
they
that
have
is getting
removed
cut,
it
right?
from the minorities.
No, that is the
Sorry?
fund that they have reduced. That's the fund that they have reduced. The fund that they are allowed allocating to the minorities, the madrasas, is the one for NCERT. Whatever is coming under NCERT, like in Uttar Pradesh, they have made it mandatory that you have to teach NCERT syllabus in madrasas also, right? So for teaching that, the government is allocating a fund, and that is what is getting reduced now in the recent budget.
See, that's why I'm telling you are calling it as minorities. The
Hmm.
government brought that under a different category, not only madrasas. Any schooling system which comes under apart from regular schooling system.
Okay,
They
so
are
you're telling, okay, yeah, okay,
It is
got
a
it, yeah.
word play. It is a word play. So the
Hmm.
opposite party can play with the word, but they have clearly given in the national education policy how they are going to take up that. Because the one I forget the name of a person. You might have searched in the Google also. You will get that research report. Yeah, a Muslim person, one who did research in that area. Those who are all studying in the madrasas, he has mentioned that the people are not getting actual job based on that madrasa schooling, as well as
Hmm.
they are finding difficult to gel under the common flow. So based on that, they have taken a report from these kind of a research. Then they have brought into the common forum that apart from normal schooling, those whether whatever the religious they are, if they have studied, they are ready to, the government is ready to uplift everyone equally apart from their caste, creed, religious. That is what the education policy says. All the benefits now they are funding, fund allocation and everything is based on that. So
Okay.
only the word has changed, no privileges has been stopped.
Okay, that makes sense. I mean, it's a great explanation, and thank you. I think it will benefit many of them, because it's really tricky, as you said, because it's a wordplay and it's really tricky. So thank you for that explanation.
And
I
one
want
more
to.
thing, actually,
Yes, ma'am.
in Madurai MP, 1 month before, I think he has made a statement, simple statement. For the metric students, the central government stopped the benefits. That is the subsidies. They used to give the scholarship. First
Mm.
to eight, they have stopped. So immediately he has mentioned that the central government is suppressing the minority people, and they are not ready to help them to come up in their life, because we know very well in their the education in their side is not up to the mark even in the 21st century now. Why it had happened there, no one is ready to go behind that. That is the main thing. So if you go to that, earlier we had right to education up to 8th standard. Now it has been increased to 12th standard. 12 up to 12th standard all over India, the
Everybody.
education has become free. And
Yes.
up to 8th standard or minimum 5th standard, as per the education policy, we have to give morning breakfast to the children. So everything available in the school from chapel to geometry box. Then what is the need for that scholarship for 100 rupees or 300 rupees a month? That's why they have stopped, and they have increased that benefit into the school development directly. So instead
Mm.
of mentioning that directly in one word, if you are triggering the people, always you are keeping the people in boiling condition without thinking about what are all the flaws are happening here in the state.
Yep, got it. I didn't want to trigger. Mine was a information related question. So we got the recent report on Acer, ma'am, about the education status all over India. Can you shed some light on how is Tamil Nadu doing to begin with? We'll also talk about other states in a minute, but how is Tamil Nadu doing, and how do you see the improvement is, and what does the report say?
Can I say in one sentence before going to the detailed discussion about it? Operation Success Patient Date. That is a real status of Tamil Nadu. I can tell in one word because all over India or all over the world, due to the pandemic for the past 2 years, we know very well there is lot of drawbacks in the education side. The people, the kids learning and receiving side, they are finding very much difficult. Learning and understanding is a very big problem for them, and dropout of schools. So for that also they have addressed in the new education policy that we the school has to take up the responsibility. Those who have dropped out from the school have to identify those persons. They have to brought to the school back. This has to be taken in charge by the each school. That is one thing. And the second thing is, when the people did that research in all over India, Tamil Nadu students' attendance was 80 to 90 percentage. So that's why I said Operation Success Patient did. Why I have
That is
given
good.
that?
Yeah. That is a good
Yes,
number, right?
yes, that is a very good number. So we even the people affected through pandemic, the students are ready to come to school and study. But in the learning and understanding what we did inside the school, that is what an important thing we have to understand. The and the majority of the states, the people from the private school, they have shifted to private school to the government school. That is another very good thing. And in Tamil Nadu also, we are having very good number of students shifted from private school to government school. But what we did after coming inside to the students, whether we have provided toilet proper facilities with water. You can say that 90 percentage of the schools or 99 percentage of the schools are having toilets, whether it is in usable conditions, and whether we are providing regular water, and whether we are having cleaning facilities. In daily news, at least one school in Tamil Nadu or alternative days, we could find that students are cleaning the toilets. That's why the teachers are punished for that. Likewise, we could see the news. You might have seen that in many 100 percentage of the government school have to maintain a board in HM room behind his chair, that how many teachers are there, how many non-teaching staffs are there, what are all the facilities are there. Even now, if you go to the school directly, you could see 99 percentage of the schools are not having menial staff to clean the toilets and clean the classrooms. I'm not blaming them. I'm ready to give solutions for them. So the school which comes under the corporation or the panchayat, every panchayat and every corporation is having the menial staffs. For the scavengers are there. So why not they depute every day 1 hour or half an hour for that schools which comes under their control? Then it will be the easy solution for them, instead of appointing. When you feel appointing a separate scavengers or menial staff for that school, it will be a very easy solution for them.
Ma'am, but the infrastructure has on the toilets and other things. The report says for Tamil Nadu, it's seen a growth trend, ma'am, because in 2022, no toilet facility has come down to just 1.2% compared to 7% in 2010. The same in rural areas also. For example, the women's ladies toilets, the availability of ladies girls toilet, there was the no separate girls toilet percentage was 20.8 in 2010 compared to 5.9 in 2022, which means I'm seeing a good progress there.
Yeah, good progress. Constructing toilet is not alone will solve the issues. That is what I'm saying. How far you are maintaining it, that is a very big issue here. That is what I wish to mention, because 1.5 years before, one private school in Tirunelveli, the compound wall has got collapsed and two children have passed away due to that incident. So immediately, the education minister is ordering for the building stability of the government school. So more than 50 percentage of the schools are constructed, because we are claiming always the right that the gross enrollment ratio, Tamil Nadu is first. and
Yes.
the school facilities and higher education students, and bringing the students to the school because of the mid meal scheme that was introduced first time in all over the India. That privilege we are claiming, right? So
Mhm.
we started constructing schools and other benefits even from 1960s itself. But how far we are maintaining it? If they are maintaining it rightly, what is the need for having Namma school system, which one recently opened by the our chief minister? So when it is in progress, you can say the number is increased. I'm seeing how far the facility given to the students. So if it is so, there should not be the deviations from that alternative days, the cleaning issues and water issues. And some of the schools I have seen that monthly once they used to get water. So whenever we go through rotaries and all, we used to ask what help you need. Immediately they used to ask a plastic tank, can you please give us, because we can store the water for 2 weeks once, 1 week when we are getting water. So why there is a differentiation in this? You are having facility, whether it is in usable condition, that is an another thing.
Got it. Got it. And
Because
how are?
the change,
Hmm.
no, when the yes.
No, no, go ahead, ma'am. Finished off. Sorry.
So when we are talking about all over India, our growth should be more than what we are having now. That is what I wish to say. Because you might have seen that report, West Bengal, Uttar Pradesh, and Bihar and all. Always we are comparing ourselves. We know very well we are equivalent or more than Maharashtra and Karnataka. In the age report, as per the age report, in India, 41 percentage of the universities and 61 percentage of the colleges in the past 8 years period, it was developed in the rural areas. So it is the achievement, I could say. Likewise, in the Uttar Pradesh, for the past 8 years, number of colleges they are equal with Maharashtra and Tamil Nadu. The report says, I am not saying that.
The
So
number
when
of
they have
colleges that
developed
was
all these
created.
things in the
Hmm.
recent years,
Recent years. Okay. I'm seeing it.
in the recent years, so in the recent years, if they could do this much development, means what about the Dravidian culture, what we followed from 1960s to till date? We should have compared with Finland and Norway, right? So why we are comparing with we are good than the Bihar, we are better than the UP? Is it not ashamed for us having this much facilities, this much potential, and this much education, knowledge people in this land, and having this much very less growth for the past 75 years?
Ma'am, keeping Tamil Nadu aside, how do you see is the progress for states like Karnataka, Telangana, Andhra, or Kerala? You can tell me
Actually,
comparatively also and individually also. Like,
yes. Yeah, so I can always use to wish to quote these two one which is recently come. Age report as well as Azer report. Age and Azer, one is higher education and one was for school education. For example, we can have. So in the report, you could see that Karnataka and Kerala always we are equal and ahead of them. You could have seen Kerala is the first state in India who is having high number of literacy, and Karnataka is the first state which is having high number of colleges in one place. That is in Bangalore itself, more than 1,000 colleges are there. They are having, as per the age report, Bangalore stands first, Rajasthan stands second. So we are not in the top 10, first five places. We are not there. So what we have to understand is we can compare ourselves with other states practically. Telangana, even they are doing better than the NCERT syllabus, and you know very well, Andhra and the United Andhra are now with us. Telangana,
Telangana,
more
Tamil
than 22 percentage of IIT students are from Telangana and Andhra. That is because of their education system. Why not? We couldn't have even 2.5 percentage from Tamil Nadu. Even now we are fighting for that 4 percentage. Every
Nadu.
year for IIT and NIT is only 2.5 percentage from Tamil Nadu.
Ma'am, do you see the quality of syllabus? Because this Samachir syllabus, do you think that has brought down the quality of education in Tamil Nadu? And most importantly, we don't have Navodaya schools in Tamil Nadu.
Yes, yes, both the things are correct because the entire system collapsed by the great decision taken for Samasir Kalvi. I used to tell everywhere. I'm even now. Once again, I am insisting that if a children studying scoring 80 marks, if a children scoring 30 marks, you have to pat the children those who's getting 30 marks, and you have to tell that you can do well, kana, you can get 50 marks, you can get 60 marks. But the Tamil Nadu, what we did is, no, the 30 mark student will get affected by heart by seeing 80 scoring person having good syllabus and all. So you pull down the quality of the syllabus to the equal 150 marks. So the 30 mark student can stretch himself for just 20 percentage. So because of that, all the things had happened. It has resulted recently in the last year UPSC exams. In the UPSC exams, out of 30,000 students, they have written for final, and only 27 from Tamil Nadu has got selected finally. For they have cleared the UPSC exams. Where we are standing, we have to check it out. But a very pathetic situation. No, when we are talking about education, no one is ready to listen. If you are fighting with each other, the people are ready. Even in the social media, they used to watch more than a lakh. So even in my videos itself, when I talk about the education, people will see 2000, 3000. When I agitation, when I talk opposite about somebody else, it will go up to a lakh in a recent period itself. But they are not realizing that it is for their generation we are talking. You may not have a children, I may not have a children in the school's age group, but I'm talking for the common cause of the public, those who are having more than 60 percentage of the school children even now in Tamil Nadu are in government school. I'm talking for them, I'm standing with them, I'm fighting. um, all the systems related changes should bring for them. We were talking about the Navodaya schools actually, but the many people forget to realize the truth behind that is it was the dream of Rajiv Gandhi, not the Narendra Modi. They don't know why they are against that. The people first know that because it is the dream of Rajiv Gandhi that the people, those who are all in backward areas, they should also get benefited because we know in the women child when they are attaining puberty, after that many of the people they will not send the children to the school. So that's why they have created a residential school, and many of the boys they will go to the job even in the age of 13, 14 and all in the rural side. So to stop that and to empower the women, it is the dream of Rajiv Gandhi to start Navodaya schools in the each district backward area, education backward area. So it is mainly free education for SC ST community people, as well as very less fee for the common students, as well as there is nil fee for girl student. It is one of the minister. When we talk about the three language or something else, he told that first you go and implement the third standard test in Navodaya school. But the bitter truth is the Navodaya
Six.
schools starts by sixth standard. So the simple thing. So without knowing anything, in even in a minister position, anyone can talk anything in India, but we cannot talk like that
Ma'am,
without having.
but as you mentioned, the three language policy is a great bitter issue for Tamil Nadu, right? Because Navodaya schools, that is one of the main reasons that they cite for not implementing Navodaya schools, if I understand
That
correctly.
may be the reason they can score because already we are having three language policy in Tamil Nadu. All the private school they are having three language
Mm.
system only in the private school. So the people use in Tamil Nadu, people used to say samuga needi, so the equality to everyone. But then if it is so, the person those who are in the city, who those who are able to pay money and get one benefit, that should be the equality. The person those who are in a remote village, those who are not in a position to pay a single pie for their study. Am I right or wrong?
Right.
If it is so, why you are stopping Navodaya school? Is it only the reason that? because the land alone have to given by the Tamil Nadu government. The building, teachers, and each and everything, the money will be spared by the government. If today the Tamil Nadu government ready to accept Navodaya schools, as on date, 38 districts are there in Tamil Nadu. 38 Navodaya schools we can get from the central government fund, and we can run the school. And yeah, very great status of Navodaya schools are the IIT students, those who are writing exams, and the NEET exam students, and the ICWCA entrance students. More than 40 percentage successive rate, those who are writing exams. For example, 1000 students are writing exams, means 400 students are getting clear, and they are getting a placement in the IIT or NIT or NEET. So, is that possible in Tamil Nadu as of now? So that we
So,
have to think.
ma'am, is there any political party in Tamil Nadu which is ready to add this as their add this in their manifesto, ma'am?
Definitely, I think BJP this time will add that in their manifesto, because I have seen some of the resolutions even in the remote villages of the BJP parties. Party resolutions will be there. No, each they'll conduct the meetings, and in that the resolutions will be passed by them. In that, I have seen that some of the party villages, they themselves mentioned, because they wish to develop their area. Now we are talking about model schools. Now we are talking about Ekalaivas. Ekalaiva school is for the tribals. What will happen to the backward area, those who are in the plains? So that gap will be filled by the Navodaya. That is what, because the people, those who are in that area, they have to fight. They are fighting. 1,000 rupees didn't come for my area. They are coming to the road, and they are fighting. So for the same way, if they fight for that, nothing can stand in front of the public protect. So they have to protest, and they have to raise their voice for their rights.
Got it. My last question to you, ma'am. What is your take on Tamil Vadi Kalvi? Like, do you think implementing Tamil syllabus, completely Tamil syllabus, will take the education system closer to the people? Or how do you think about it?
Exactly, exactly. Because you might have known very well, even this much mushrooms of private schools, 20 years before, those who are all studies, there will be here and there a private school will be available. So, majority of the people from Abdul Kalam to Shivan, Mailsami Annadurai, everyone they have studied in their government school, and they have reached the height. So it does not mean that studying in their own language is very demeaning ourselves. It is not like that. It is a proven theory in even Japan, even in French, where the technology we are talking about, if it is automobile technology, we are talking about French. If any kind of technology, we are talking about Japanese and Koreans. They are all studying their school education, even in college education, in their own language. Because when you are studying anything in your own language, it will increase your creativity, and you can express the same in your own language. Because our rural side students know they are very good in subject. Even now I can say they are very good in subject. Only just because of the language barrier, they couldn't express themselves in a proper way. We can see one or two students. If you see, go to the website, you can see one or two people. They are very good talking in English. I am not talking about the 1 or 2%. That change should come to the 80 to 90 percentage of the student. So here the problem is not, may not be with the syllabus or anything. It may be with the language. So first we are trying to correct that. And the second one, you are talking about the syllabus. The syllabus has been very good, nicely. Now we have prepared it after 2017 by on that
National
time IAS
Education
officer
Policy.
Uday Chandran sir.
Oh, they.
uh, yes. Now also he is in the secretariat. Now that time in the previous government, he was in the education side. So immediately, when after seeing the results of NEET, he brought all the educational changes. But we didn't change the pedagogy. That is the worst part, or we have to do that. Now, even now, the people, the school education, we are concentrating. We can have the arch for the people, those who have passed away in the in their party earlier, or whether we can have the statue within the education department block itself. That is an important thing we are
Yeah,
concentrating.
why trouble the
So
sea?
uh,
Go ahead. Sorry.
what we are trying is no. So the teacher training is an important one, and the training should reach the person 100%, and it has to be reached to the students to the next level. Because I hope you know very well, you are in an MNC. Whatever we are getting training, after the training end, we should have the test. How far the training will help us. So the likewise, every year when you are conducting a training, after a year, you should check with the students as well as the teacher how far the training implemented. Implementation is a problem here. You can learn anything. How far you are sharing that knowledge and reaching that to the unreached people, that is an important thing. How far we are doing it, that we have to check.
Perfect. Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you so much for patiently explaining a lot of things to us. It's a privilege having you here. Appreciate you taking time and talking to us.
Thank you.
Namaskar.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.